Hello, welcome. The situation in the Central African Republic, Burundi and South Sudan deserved a special focus on the extraordinary summit of the heads of state and government of the International Conference on Great Lakes region on May 18th in Luanda. This is what we have to offer as our international highlight. Stay with us. In Burundi, the protest against the candidacy of President Pierre Nkurunziza for a third term resumed after being interrupted with the announcement of the failed military coup d'etat on May 13. In early hours of May 15, the leader of the collective of civil society against the third term, Vital Nshimirimana, urged the protesters to return to the streets. However, given the growing instability, more than 100,000 Burundians left the country in recent weeks, causing the fear of a humanitarian crisis in the neighboring countries. The World Health Organization warned of a major humanitarian crisis in Tanzania. In a month, Mahama refugee camp in Rwanda near the border with Tanzania has hosted thousands of Burundians. On the other hand, in the Central African Republic, the situation is relatively calm, according to the interim president Catherine Samba-Panza. The Central African Republic president emphasized to the Angolan press in Luanda that with the holding of the political forum in that country from 8 to 11 May amongst different political forces, the situation is now calm. The forum aimed at ending the differences among the parties involved in the conflict, whether at the political or religious point of views, in a peaceful way through dialogue. Regarding the situation in South Sudan, the International Conference on Great Lakes region heads of state and the government strongly condemned the SPLM-IO rebel and its leader, Riek Machar, in relation to the continuous intransigence and rejection of previous agreements and commitments essential for ceasefire and peaceful resolution of the conflict. In Asia, representatives of Indonesia, Malaysia, and Thailand held an emergency meeting to discuss the drama of illegal immigration in Southeast Asia. Indonesia and Malaysia agreed to continue with the provision of humanitarian assistance to around 7,000 illegal immigrants at sea. Finally, the Iraq forces, supported by the coalition led by the United States, launched an operation to recover from the Islamic State group known as jihadist the control of Ramadi city in Iraq. It's always a pleasure to have your company. We'll see you in our next edition.